Hello and welcome to Student Success and Study Skills from eCampus from the University System of Georgia. And this week we are looking at Module 4, which covers test taking and test anxiety. The purpose of this module is to explore sources of test anxiety and to gain strategies in mindfulness, time management, and decision making to increase test day performance. So what really happens on test day? Perhaps we have felt physical stress. That could be increase in heart rate, headaches, discomfort to the limbs. Maybe you're uncomfortable in your chair. Maybe you wore the wrong shoes that day. What about negative thoughts? You're afraid you're going to fail the exam. You're afraid you're going to fail out of the whole entire program. Maybe you had some bad news right before the exam. And of course, there are those distractions, cell phones ringing, pencils tapping, students getting up and down, people balling up paper. Maybe it's too hot. Maybe it's too cold. It's too bright. It's too dark. Any of those things would be considered distractions. So, what is your goal on test day? You want to make sure that you're confident, that you're calm, and that you're focused. So let's take a look at what you'll be exploring in this particular module. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify sources of test anxiety, examine strategies for preventing test anxiety before and during the exam, recognize differences in types of exam questions and be able to answer them, access resources on meditation and mindfulness to reduce test day stress. Let's take a look at Lesson 1 on test anxiety. The purpose of this lesson is to identify sources of test anxiety and strategies to prevent and cope before and during the exam. You'll have a few activities in this lesson. First, you'll watch a wonderful video on why exams are annoying, not just for you, but for everyone. And then you'll look at another video on test anxiety, which will discuss some of the skills that have been talked about earlier. You'll read a very informative article on mindfulness for dealing with exam stress. And then we hope you will do some practice. A 5-minute meditation for test anxiety and breathing through exams. It'll take you through several breathing exercises to help you focus and calm stress on exam day. Moving on to lesson 2 on test day strategies. The purpose of this lesson is to explore strategies to improve performance on test day. In lesson 2, you'll have a few activities as well. You'll watch a couple of videos, one on 10 study tips for earning an A on your next exam, and then another on 5 rules for acing your multiple choice tests. We're giving you plenty of tips this module. You'll also read a very informative article on strategies for answering exam and test questions. At the end of the module, you will check your learning. Please be sure to complete these activities. You'll take the Module 4 quiz, and then you will have a discussion question where you will reflect. Have you ever overcome anxiety in a non-test environment? How can strategies to tackle test anxiety be applied in any of these instances? We will, of course, have additional resources for your review. So remember, your goal on test day is to be confident, calm, and focused. Thank you so much. We hope that these materials here are beneficial for you. Up next, Module 5, Academic Integrity. Thank you very much.